Be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Lifting up his eyes to heaven, Jesus prayed, saying, Holy Father, I pray not only for them, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, so that they may all be one, as you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they also may be in us, that the world may believe that you sent me. And I have given them the glory you gave me, so that they may be one as we are one, I and them, and you and me, that they may be brought to perfection as one, that the world may know that you sent me, and that you loved them even as you loved me. Father, they are your gift to me. I wish that where I am, they also may be with me, that they may see my glory that you gave me, because you loved me before the foundation of the world. Righteous Father, the world also does not know you, but I know you, and they know that you sent me. I made known to them your name, and I will make it known, that the love with which you loved me may be in them, and I in them. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Well, good morning once again. And what a beautiful day it is. Perfect day for a baccalaureate mass, I would say. And for those of you who are not involved with our 8th grade students here, let me just tell you what we're doing today. Every year on this Sunday, we have a baccalaureate mass. And at the end of mass, we have a ceremony where we award cords and awards to students. Now, that will be after Mass. Those of you who want to stay, of course, are welcome to stay, but if you want to leave, you'll be able to leave at the end of Mass. But this is a special day for our 8th grade, and these young men and women have been with us, of course, for the past 8 years. You've been with me for the past 5 years, because you guys were in 3rd grade when I arrived on the scene here. And of course, we're graduating together this year because I'm graduating as well, as you know, at the end of the month. You'll be gone before me, but I'll be following after you. I'll be going in a different direction, but I'll be retiring on the 30th of June. So this is a kind of a special time, not just for you and your parents and for the parish, special time for me also. And so I hope you'll forgive me, everybody, if I hope you'll indulge me if you have the patience to understand that I'm going to address my remarks to our 8th graders, our graduating class this year. But what I have to say is applicable for all of us, really, because we're always graduating, aren't we? We're always graduating from something. We're always moving on from one phase, from one stage of our lives to others. So whatever you're graduating from this year, I want to congratulate you. Not just the 8th graders, but everybody else also. You know, there's a story that's told, and it's a true story too, about our 16th and perhaps greatest president, Abraham Lincoln. And he went to church one Sunday morning, and after church he came out, and his bodyguard was with him, and the bodyguard said, "Well, Mr. President, what did you think of the sermon?" And Lincoln paused, and with kind of obvious hesitation, he said, "Well, it was good." And the guard inquired, "Uh-oh, you didn't like it, did you?" To which Lincoln responded, "I liked it, but he never asked us to do something great." Well, dear 8th graders, you're about to graduate from St. Catharine School. This will be your first alma mater. Don't ever forget that, okay? Your first alma mater. You'll have a few others later on, but the first one is the most important one, we all know that. And your first one is St. Catharine School. And this week, you're finishing one very important chapter in your life. And you're preparing to begin another one as your mind and your heart and your imagination turns towards high school. And as your pastor, who has watched most of you grow over the past 5 years, not every one of you was here when I arrived 5 years ago, but as I watched you over the past 5 years grow into the unique and wonderful and fascinating young men and women who sit here in front of us today, I want to ask you, as you leave us, in the words of President Lincoln, do something great with your life. Do something great with what you have learned and what you have experienced here at St. Catharine School. All the efforts that you've made over the years will mean very little if you're content to graduate magna cum mediocrity. Don't just leave us. Live what we have given you. Live what your parents have given you. Live what God has given you. And give it away to a world that needs our particular brand of greatness to make it a better place. Make no mistake about it, this is not an easy task I'm asking. This is not an easy task. A diploma hanging on your wall, whether it's from your elementary school, your high school, your college, or graduate school, the diploma is no better than the frame that holds it. Take your diploma to heart. Take it in hand and add to all that the diploma represents your own particular passion and enthusiasm and excitement and conscience and integrity and desire to serve others. Blend that diploma with a life well lived, and you will make a difference. You will make a difference. You'll make a difference in high school. You'll make a difference in college. You'll make a difference in life itself. You're a child of God. We've been telling you that for the past 8 years. You're a child of God. You're created in His image and likeness. I'm sure we've been telling you that to the point where you're bored of hearing it. But for us, you know, for us, that is the seed of greatness. That is it. That is the seed of greatness that we hope that we have planted in your soul. How each of us nurtures and waters and grows that seed of greatness is up to each one of us, is up to each one of you, the class of 2019. Believe in yourself. Believe in God's gifts to you. Gratitude for what you have been given. Courage in your convictions. Willingness to sacrifice for a greater, even inconvenient good. Confidence in the presence and in the grace of God, wisdom to choose what is right and to stand by it, even when everyone around you is saying it's not necessary, or it's not to your advantage, or it's not comfortable, or it's not politically correct. Great things are done when men and mountains meet, said William Blake. I started out quoting a great American president, and as you prepare to leave St. Catharine School, let me end by quoting another American president who spoke over 50 years ago, President John Fitzgerald Kennedy, who concluded his inaugural speech with these memorable words: "With good conscience, our only sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds, let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking his blessing and his help, but knowing that here on earth God's work must truly be our own." So in conclusion, congratulations, class of 2019, 8th grade. We're so proud of you, and we have such high hopes and high expectations for you as you move on to the next exciting chapter in your life. Remember, God goes with you, and so do our prayers and our hopes for you as you move on. Amen.